We saw mostly children. I mean, this is undescribable. This is like a massacre. But me standing right here in the hospital, I can clearly tell you that the number is going up.
Hello everyone, this is Noor Harazeen from Gaza. They've cut all connection in the Gaza Strip.
I have to believe and live through the fact that no one is safe in Gaza, that I could just get killed in any day, in any time. Today also we went to a Shifa hospital. The situation is undescribable. We saw whole families killed in a Shifa hospital, women and children. It is more than a job that I'm getting paid to do. It is a responsibility. It is a duty actually to tell the people who are watching the TVs about what is happening here on the ground in Gaza. I have to share the other side of the story, the Palestinian side of the story. And this comes in the light of when Israel has banned the entry of international journalists into Gaza. So now all of the responsibility is on the shoulders of the Palestinian journalists here on the ground. Overnight, clashes erupted between... I witnessed 4 Israeli wars on Gaza. I witnessed hundreds of escalations. However, nothing is like this one. What is happening here and what we witnessed here is actually horrific. I mean, I don't think that a normal person would be able to just live through it and get over it. I know that it would take us years to get over it. Gaza's infrastructure is totally damaged. I mean, talking about electricity, water network, internet. Also, food infrastructure in Gaza is destroyed. I mean, talking about most of the bakeries in Gaza, the supermarkets, the farms, everything is destroyed. Most of these things are now being sold at a very, very expensive price. I think that I'm very fortunate, I'm very lucky because I am able to buy actually these things, but most of the Gazans cannot. Every single tiny little detail in my life has changed. I mean, now I am living as a displaced Palestinian in Rafah city. I lost my home. My home was totally burned by an Israeli missile, and now I sometimes regret not going back to my home when I was able to at least pick up some of my belongings, some clothes, some, a lot of things. And one of the most important things that I wish that I took with me is the photos of my wedding and my engagement, and the photos of my little children and all of these cities. It is something that is very painful, actually. I managed to somehow control my fears and control my emotions. I lost in total 24 members of my family. I've also lost a number of friends, a number of colleagues, journalists, reporters, TV correspondents. But the biggest loss for me was the fact that I had to evacuate my children outside of Gaza.
So guys, I'm gonna tell you what is happening now. It is getting really dangerous in and around Al-Aqsa hospital, so people are evacuating. So I made the very hard decision of evacuating my children to Rafah. I would stay here.
And this was one of the easiest and the hardest decisions to take. It was very easy because I know that it is the right thing to do. It is the right thing just to get my children outside of Gaza. But at the same time, it was very hard to accept the fact that I will go through all of this alone, without seeing them, without hugging them, without taking care of them.
This is so sad. I don't have to make these sacrifices. This is not normal.
I'm the only child, so if I left Gaza with my husband and children, there will be no one back here in Gaza taking care of my parents, and they are 70 years old. My mom is ill, and my parents, they need me to take care of them. So this is one of the most important reasons why I stayed in Gaza.
It has been 4 days of hell trying to evacuate my parents. This morning we learned that they were stuck inside the hospital.
I do feel that social media is very important. I mean, I am now at more than 500,000 followers in less than 4 months, and this is something very strong and very powerful. And this proves that actually people outside, people around the world, they are interested in the Palestinian cause. They are interested in hearing the stories from Palestinians themselves and from Palestinian journalists on the ground in Gaza.
I'm struggling today because this is day number 11, but I did not have a shower. And I have been cleaning myself with some hand sanitizer and wipes. This is a daily struggle for us, where to shower as displaced people. We are living in tents or stores and storages that are not that were not built for someone to live. So I will show you the bathroom that I'm sharing with 10 other people.
So this is our bathroom. Just let me check the item. Actually, it did not have any ceiling, so we put these just to try and cover the ceiling. We came up with this idea of using a rope. It is not the best idea, but it is something for some privacy. I think I am one of most of the Palestinians who feel that they lost their faith in the leaders and in the governments, and they believe more in the people, and they believe that what the people on the ground are doing is what is putting pressure on Israel to maybe stop its war on Gaza. Every single day I'm getting the hundreds of messages on social media of people supporting me. Hey Noor, we love you. Please stay strong. You are our hero. This is what is keeping me going. This is what is giving me this energy. So when this Israeli war on Gaza ends, there will be another war that will start for the Palestinians, for the residents here. And it is regarding how well they live through the condition and the situation here in Gaza. And it is not starting all over again from zero. I could say that our situation will be even in the minus, because we are talking about the amount of destruction. I will leave Gaza for some time out with my children and with my family, because I miss them so much. The first thing that I will do is that I think that I will sleep for one whole day. I will just close my eyes, separate myself from the whole world, and just take a very long sleep.